Hey guys, Wandering Eyes 11 here. I got an interesting phone call today, and I just wanted to, I guess, put a little word out about a martial law that was declared today in the Philippines. And I want to do it. I want to make this brief, and I do want to send out some warning. And I'll try to be as concise but as brief as I possibly can. The reason why this is so important to us, and that was what the phone call was, because they called me and asked me why this was so important, why this was in some of our papers and here in the United States. Well, I explained to them that the history involved, if you don't mind, let me just kind of scroll up here. I explained to them that, there is a history between the United States and the Philippines. And it does involve some expansion of territory through wars and treaties and whatnot, including places like Puerto Rico and American Samoa, different islands, and even the Philippines. Okay, these are all territorial acquisitions of the United States. Now, when we look at corporations, and we know how corporations are ran and how people are run as commodities and birth certificates and whatnot, you can go into a tirade of different variables that make this very interesting. But the reason some people will claim conspiratorial theory is because they're not inclined to know all the facts. So the Philippines being an independent entity through, trying to get this through the Treaty of Manila in 1946. It says now independent after Treaty of Manila, 1946. Well, the United States as well declared their independence of Britain. But we all know that that's fictitious as well because of how the corporate law and commercial law, again, different variables that still present to us, people who are doing the research and who really want to understand, that we're still that extra arm under Britain law. And because of different, again, variable and different laws that still connect us. So if we're still connected after declaring independence, obviously there is some connection still with the United States, with the Philippines. And that is important because the declaration of martial law, is only giving us a canary in the mines. We have to understand that this is showing and telling us that some things are about to go down. Okay? And this was filed under government, elections, violence, etc. You can pull up all of those and try to pull up this paper. And I'll give you, it's breaking news in the Inquirer.net today. But it does say, President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo has declared martial law in the Maguindanao, a senior Malacanang official announced Saturday. The declaration contained in proclamation, 1959, also suspended the writ of habeas corpus in the province. Executive Secretary Eduardo Ermita told an early palace briefing. Arroyo issued the proclamation days after at least 57 people, including women and dozens of journalists, were killed November 23rd in what has been considered as the worst pre-election violence in the country. But look, we're not told all this, okay? This is stuff that you don't hear on the news. All you hear about is Tiger Woods, But you guys want to know why the media is so filled with Tiger Woods and so filled with all the backlash with all of the health care, and all this is a distraction to what's going on, people. It's a distraction. Families are being held, okay, in detention centers. They're being arrested and indicted, okay? They don't have any rights left because they're only property of the corporation. Because they too may have papers that have their straw man linked to the real. Do you please understand what's going on? Read up on what's going on, because this people, the rebellion that's happening there, it's going to happen here. And it is not going to be a pretty sight. I wish you well. I hope this was some news that you can use, and please share it, declare it, spread the word, let people know that the canary in the mine has now fallen. God bless you. Remember that we do not fight against flesh and blood, but against principalities in high places. And these principalities, my people, the principality at B, who wants world domination and was declared in the Bible to rule globally, it's going down. So, prepare food, water, do what you think is necessary. But always remember that if you don't have God in your heart and know Him, then all is for naught. God bless you. Have a great day.